Hello everybody, how you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Welcome to the vlog. I just thought I'd come on here and talk a little bit about what I've been super excited about lately. Hint, hint. Hint, hint. Okay, I don't know. Yes, I started watching Dancing with the Stars. You bet. Yes, I am so excited that Jojo is on Dancing with the Stars. I'm like, oh my god. I haven't watched the show, I will admit. I haven't watched Dancing with the Stars since Aaron Carter was on it in like 2011, I think. I can't remember. I thought it was around that time because I think it was around the time they had their like, now I need to look it up. 2009. My god, my brain is at that point where I'm like, I can't remember, like I mess up dates so much. But yeah, Aaron was on Dance with the Stars 2009, back before a lot of things kind of happened. But yeah, so that's the last time I watched it. Like, I'm positive it's the last time I watched it. I think I had watched it a few times before that with my mom, but anyways, I'm excited. I could not resist to watch it when I knew that Jojo was in it. Like, that is just a really cool thing. I think that's the perfect platform for, like, child stars to kind of break out from, like, being a child star to being an adult. Because I had noticed, I think you have to be 18. Could be wrong again. To be on that show. The only reason I thought that was because, you know, you're dancing with adults, so they probably want, especially with some of the dances that they do, they probably want to make sure you're adult. Zendaya was on it. I know that. I didn't actually watch during that season either. It's just I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, like, I wasn't like a die-hard fan of the show, but I do like it. I do find it really cool. But anyways, so Jojo and Jenna are incredible, and they keep getting really good scores. So I'm like, from like the very, very critical judges in some ways. Obviously, Len is the most critical. I think he is known for that. He's kind of like the Simon of Dancing with the Stars, but in some ways that's nicer than that. He's nicer than the Simon. But yeah, so they're very critical about it, which is what they're supposed to do. You know, they're professionals. So, but I'm so happy that both performances I've seen so far, they got high scores for. Like, that is awesome. That is incredible. And they did Rain on Me by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande last night, and it was incredible. And their outfits were incredible. That's the coolest thing. I love how much that they're allowing to bring JoJo's style into it for both of them. Like, so like, because JoJo is Miss Sparkle Queen with the rhinestones. They've been like doing a lot of like glitter makeup and a lot of like rhinestones in their hair, which is kind of JoJo's style right now. And so I was like, that's really cool. I bet that's fun for Jenna to kind of like be like, ooh, this is fun. Like, I actually get to have like more fun makeup, you know. Who knows, maybe it's a little much for her, but I know she's just so excited to be like doing this with JoJo, especially since they are the first same-sex couple to perform together and compete together on Dancing with the Stars. And I know that is the big headline right now, but honestly, that is so close to my heart because I just think it is so important to normalize that. And as a matter of fact, when I was like hearing that they were the first couple, I was like, wait, how long has this show been going on? This is the first time? What? Like, I actually was like, excuse me, but at the same time, I'm like, yes, JoJo, do it. Like, make that difference. And I'm like, I hope it becomes a normal thing after that. And it's not just like, oh, well, it has to be like, you know, male, female. You know, it's like, I don't think it's right to have them have to do it that way. But anyways, I'm so happy that it is finally changing. They are gorgeous together. I can tell JoJo is so comfortable with her, and she talks about how she is, and I'm just like, that is wonderful, you know, because if she had to dance with a guy, I just feel like it would have been, she even said herself, she was like, I would honestly be uncomfortable. And I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, I'm so happy that they're able to do that. Anyways, and I think they should be able to do it. But I had to share that. I'm so excited. I've been making Mike watch it with me. It's so funny. Because he's not super into those kind of shows, of course, but like he will watch them with me if I'm like, will you please watch it with me, please? So, yeah, and so he'll get into it while we're watching it, but it's one of those things that I was like, oh, well, would you be willing to watch this? He's like, maybe not today, like, you know. But no, he's watched it. I am probably gonna switch over to watching it on Hulu, just because it is kind of hard to like sit through all the commercials and stuff, and you know, then I don't have to watch it with Mike every time. but it's just like I like to watch it day of a lot because I'm like, it makes you feel like you're part of it. I already had to start doing that with The Voice, where I'm like watching The Voice on Hulu, and I already feel slightly like disconnected from it because I used to watch it on the nights out with my mom all the time. So like it is sort of hard to like stay into it when I'm not like watching it the day of. Anyways, thank you guys for listening to this. It is becoming a long clip, and this was just like the first clip of the day. I'm doing laundry, and I'm going to decorate for fall. Finally, my dad and I agreed. He was like, since he felt it was too early when I first put them out, he's like, how about the weekend after fall starts? I'm like, okay. And the weekend after fall just passed. I was working, and so I'm like, I'm gonna decorate. I'm so excited. Woo, guys. Hello. I am a sweaty wreck right now, but I just did a very good workout. I'm so proud of myself. I think I was dancing Just Dance for like an hour 20 minutes or something like that. And there's a couple of Just Dance songs that they don't have on the games. Sorry. I'm stretching while I do this, so just forgive me. Don't mind me. Ooh, yeah, feeling that. Okay. Anyways, there's a couple songs they don't have on the actual games that they are available on the Switch. So I went onto YouTube for a couple songs that I've been wanting to do, because there's songs like Miley Cyrus's We Can't Stop. That was on the 2015 one. So it's not on this one or any one, or it's not on 2020 or 2021, which is what's available on Switch. But anyways, sorry. I feel like I'm still catching my breath. I went onto YouTube and did a couple that I was like, We Can't Stop. The Robot Satisfaction song was always one of my favorites, but it's an older one. And then I did some Spice Girls songs, which was fun. But then I went back and I did my whole my Britney playlist, which is like 5 songs, I think. I have Hit Me Baby One More Time, or Baby One More Time. I have Circus, one of my favorite ones. I have Work Work, also one of my favorite ones. Slumber Party, Scream and Shout, and Oops, I Did It Again. So those are the ones that I have on there that are available, and I did all of them straight through, which is a big deal for me. And oh my god. Now, I also wanted to bring this up because we're talking about dance, because I talked about Dancing with the Stars earlier, right? And next week, they are going to be doing a Britney tribute episode. And I'm like, yes! And that is because Britney's next trial, the next trial for the conservatorship, is this Wednesday. Actually, you guys have already seen it. We've all already seen it, because it's tomorrow. And this is not going to be up until Friday. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I hope all went well. At this point, I guess we'll, talk about it once we have more information about it. But yeah, this is the point where we're finally figuring out if they're gonna start the process of ending the conservatorship, which I really, really hope for. We're all praying for that. But we know it's gonna be a process, and it's probably not just gonna end like that. But we're also gonna find out, I think, if Jamie Spears is finally officially stepping down like he should. But he's all, Jamie Spears is all like, oh, well, I'll step down on the proper time, when it's the right time, because they want to figure out the finances. You can figure out the finances outside of the conservatorship. I'm sorry. Okay. I digress. I got too passionate about that, but it's true. So we're going to find out about that. and I'm sure we'll have updates by now. But anyways, sorry. Me distracted, but I'm really proud because I did all my Britney songs, right? And I got 111 score on work, and then once you get to 100, it's like 100% about, and then like anything above that's like even better. So I can't believe I got 111 on work, which is a very strenuous like dance. It's a really fun dance, but it's a lot. And then everything else was between like 95 and 100 for all my Britney songs. And I'm like, I feel like I'm honoring Britney and I'm doing her, you know, a solid by like giving my all to her songs, even just on Just Dance. And it just felt so good. I felt like a superstar. It was fantastic. Anyways, I just wanted to share that. Guys, I think I'm going to end the video here because I realized I think the last clip I made before this was pretty long. And the rest of my day is going to be kind of boring. I'm just finishing up laundry and editing. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.